Here are my three favorite bets for Friday at the Euros and Copa America. First up, Spain versus Germany. I like Germany to advance at -110. You know, there was a match in this tournament that showed something that we haven't seen from a long time in Spain. Croatia, in their 3-0 defeat to Spain, held over 50% possession. That is the first time that has happened against Spain since the 2008 Euro final. And what was pretty evident in that match, although Spain was up 3-0, and likely all of it didn't matter, they showed that when they have to defend for over 50% of the match, they are not set up and they are not good in that type of scenario, because Croatia ended up creating over 2 expected goals and was really dangerous in transition over and over again. Germany has shown throughout this tournament that they are a very versatile team when they have the ball. They can play direct, they can build out of the back, they can send long balls over the top. They can really do anything under Nagelsmann because they have that tactical versatility. So if Spain decides to press them, well, they can play balls over the top. If Spain decides to sit back, well, they can try and build out through Toni Kroos and just play right through them. So I think Germany is set up really, really well here to give Spain a lot of problems. These two met in the 2022 World Cup group stage. The match ended 1-1. Germany won the expected goals battle 1.3 to 0.6 and outshot Spain 11-7. But what was interesting is that match closed with Spain at +150 and Germany at +170. We're looking at pretty much the exact same odds right now. Both teams have gotten better since the 2022 World Cup, and I think it's a fair statement to say that they are equal teams. So why isn't Germany getting credit for home field advantage here with this match being in Stuttgart? So I think Germany should be closer to +130 and then -130 to advance. So I like them to advance at -110. Next up, I like France +140 against Portugal. Roberto Martinez has done it again. He did it with Belgium, and now he's doing it with Portugal. The setup is completely disjointed and it's completely unbalanced. All Portugal is doing this tournament is just funneling the ball out wide and trying to send crosses into Cristiano Ronaldo. They have attempted 120 crosses, completed 17 of them into the penalty area. Those 120 crosses are 30 more than any other team has taken in the tournament. They cannot play through the middle, and France is not going to let them, because France has been the second best defensive team in this tournament. They have only conceded 1.9 expected goals through their first 4 matches, and their opponents have only gotten 2 shots with an XG rating over 0.2. They're going to be able to shut down Ronaldo and all of Portugal's other attackers, and France is much better set up to not have the ball and play in transition. Let Portugal have it and expose them, because Portugal really only has one ball stopper in their midfield, and it's Paulinho. Everybody else is going to struggle to defend Mbappe, Dembele, Thuram, Griezmann, whoever France decides to start. So I think France is a little bit undervalued here with how underwhelming Portugal has looked, and Portugal is coming off 120 minutes, whereas France only had to play 90. So I like France at +140. And finally, in Copa America, I like Canada to advance at even money. You know, Venezuela has been impressive throughout this tournament. They won all 3 of their group stage matches, but when you dig beneath the surface, you start to see some cracks. Venezuela did beat Ecuador, but they were playing up a man for 70 minutes. In the 20 minutes that it was 11-on-11, they were getting outplayed. They did beat Mexico 1-0, but Mexico created 2.8 expected goals and somehow couldn't find the back of the net. And then they dominated Jamaica, which every team in this tournament has done. But the way that this match is going to set up, with how Venezuela likes to play, it's going to be very transitional. It's going to be very back and forth. Well, that is exactly how Canada likes to play, and Canada has way better players to play that type of system. Trying to defend out wide with guys like Alphonso Davies, Tyjon Buchanan, and then having Jonathan David up top, it's a very, very frightening thing to defend, whereas Venezuela just has a 37-year-old Salomon Rondon. So with how this match is really going to set up, Canada is the much more talented team. They're better in transition. So I don't think they should be underdogs, and I like them to advance at even money.